gotta be home by 8.
Right.
Anyway, welcome to your favorite motherfucking sports podcast, man. We back in this bitch, man. You already know. This is what we talking about, sports podcast. You catch us every motherfucking Friday in this bitch. You already know. Subscribe to this motherfucker, man. Welcome back, man. This your boy right here, Screwball Maxwell. This thing, Memphis, Tennessee Finest. You already know, from Orange Mound. Get it right down, right, nigga. Spotswood Avenue. Feel me? Yes, sir.
It's your boy BK. What it do, baby?
Wait, pal, what up, dog?
Oh man, welcome back, man. What y'all end up doing last week, man? Since the last time we was on here, y'all do anything?
Shit. You have the sun do out here, nigga. I'm trying to stay corona free and alive, yo. Shit, that's what I did, man.
Right.
Yeah. One thing I did, I went on yesterday. I went to the protest here in Atlanta. I had my mask on. I had my gloves on the whole time. But I was out there. It felt good to be out there, man. The energy and shit was great. It wasn't no crazy shit going on, but I did leave at like 8. I wasn't staying out there past that shit and everything.
You ain't still after curfew with the real people, you know, with the
No,
looters?
I'm good, bro. I got shit to lose. I'm straight. I'm straight. Do what y'all do. I ain't gonna be out there though. Y'all do what y'all do. I'm doing the peaceful protests and everything. So it was a long walk or whatever. It was from CNN to the Capitol, then around Georgia State, then back over here, back towards CNN, and walked down to the Martin Luther King Center and stuff like that. So it was a cool little vibe or whatever. It was great being out there and everything. The signs, people's signs, some of them was like really hilarious, some of them was like serious or whatever like that. But it was just great to be out there in that energy, man. Saying that, and the police didn't really act the fuck up. It was this one little rogue ass white guy though that was like walking towards the fucking military people. Everybody yelling at this nigga like, "Yo, bring your ass back! Fuck are you doing? Don't go antagonize the fucking niggas now." He walking up on him and said somebody ran up on the white boy like, "Yo, bring your ass back! You doing some fuck shit now," or whatever. But other than that, it was cool, protesting and everything. But that just lead right into this shit about how fake the fucking NFL is.
Put some more bass in your voice and your little protest chants, dog. Your shit was kind of weak, dog.
Fuck you, nigga. My shit wasn't weak, nigga. What the fuck you mean, nigga? I was out there.
Hella loud. This nigga hella loud with everything else. He was over there. No justice, no peace. No justice.
No, nigga. No, nigga, I was loud. Nigga, fuck you mean, nigga? I was loud. Hell you talking about, man? Shit, shut up. Nigga, I was loud, man.
Y'all know Metal Peace on? He's like, yo, man, I got my niggas back.
Right.
Yo, better word. That was crazy. Like, we ride, me and my niggas, we riding. Hell yeah, man. And same shit that we've been talking about and everything. Steven Jackson and shit. Let motherfuckers know, man, that if you ain't with us, you against us, man. And you see as of yesterday, Drew Brees old motherfucking ass want to come out and just be tone deaf as fuck and everything. And talking about like I still don't respect people that disrespect the flag and shit. And then LeBron was in his ass. Everybody was in his ass. His own teammates was on his ass. And then he gonna come with this fake ass apology today and shit. Like, nah, bro, keep that same energy. You already said what the fuck you wanted to say, bro. Keep the same energy now. Don't because people just jumped in your fucking head, man. That you want to change how the fuck you feel and shit. You know.
Yeah, Shannon had a real good dialogue with that today. Him and Skip. I don't know if y'all watched it, and viewers out there, check it out on YouTube or something. But yeah, he was spitting like some real facts about that, and he was basically saying like, man, Breeze, you might as well go ahead and retire now, bro. He like, just saying how like it's never gonna be the same like with his teammates. He like taking somebody that's obviously been in locker rooms and shit that it ain't really no coming back from that, because that first initial statement was like his true feelings on it. You know what I'm saying? And then he got into it about how blacks fought in World War II too. You know what I mean? They couldn't vote and came home said they get free, couldn't get free when they come home, all kind of bullshit. So it's like, okay, our grandfathers fought in this shit too, but we had different circumstances. So if you do choose to even bring in the flag, if you want to even look at it from Bree's vantage point, I can look at it okay, well, I'm representing my grandfather that was in World War II, and this is why I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like injustice in it, however you look at it. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't just white people that fought in the war. You know what I mean? Like, but he was hella off base, dog. And I don't know if he can come back. What you think?
Nah, I don't think that nigga come back, man. Like for real. Like your number one receiver was in your ass. Your defensive captain was in your ass. Your offensive lineman.
What the linebacker said today, though?
Yeah.
I don't even know who this is, but you know, he basically like, oh, I forgive him. It takes a great leader to apologize like that. I'm like, is this a black dude or a white dude? I don't know.
It was a black dude. Here
we go, man. See,
it was a black dude. It was a black dude. I saw him this morning. He weak as shit for that too. Huh?
It's always one, bruh. Like for real, like.
Always one, bro. Fuck that shit, man. He said his true feelings, man. He said exactly what the fuck he meant on the first one, dog. Not saying that like he's racist, but that was a racist fucking comment he fucking made. That Drew Brees made, man. And for him to, I hate when fucking like racist people and shit like that get caught, and then that next day they always want to come with this sad ass apology and shit. Like, nah, bitch, stick to what the fuck you say. I respect you, boy. Be like, nah, that's how I really fucking felt. Fuck that. Don't come back with these half-ass apologies and shit and all of that. And Drew Brees go post his picture with the black hand and the white hand dapping it up. Like, man, you get your motherfucking ass up out of here, dog.
All bullshit. I was like, really? Like, somebody's like, oh, that was Zion hand. I was like, man, shut the fuck up.
No, the funniest shit I saw, there was a video of this nigga named Famous Amos coming out of a casket. They said that's Jameis' career waking the fuck back up.
About to eat them W.
See, this is W. This is what we do. James coming back like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to be the
what I did in what they brought back up about the Breeze shit with that. He said the same shit back when Colin Kaepernick was like started the protest. He said something like literally the same shit. So it's like, 4 years later, he felt that's how I felt 4 years ago. He feel the same way now. Like, now don't try to this bullshit apology. Like, oh, I was mistaken. Like, how you mistaken? This shit all over the news. Like, what are you watching, bro? Like, shit,
bro, they choose to be ignorant.
Cam Newton need to go there. That's it. That.
See how ignorant these people are, man.
And they choose to be ignorant, bro.
And these apologies the next day, like I'm getting tired of it. Like shit, even our own kind, like even with Trina bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so. At first, I'm just like, yo, like, is this a joke? Like, is she really saying this? Like, and then she gets on the radio and apologizes the next day, but she's like apologizing, saying like, oh, as I get new information. It's like, you black, you in my, like, what new information did you do? You done went through Trayvon, you done went through fucking George, like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? What new information do you need?
Exactly.
Like, and then and just the ignorant shit she's saying. Oh, I got my driver's license, registration, and insurance, so I'm not worried if I get pulled over. Man, like I don't. I'm so blown by her, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. Like she was on some bullshit. Like she forgot she was black. Like, what the fuck? Somebody on Twitter said like, whoop, that ass too fat. Like, no, they ain't put your ass over because it's fat. Could put your ass over because you black.
Right. Like she looked like a straight clown out here, bro. She definitely needs to be canceled for real.
Yeah, man. I'm for Kia now.
And
come on, Kia.
Like, black people.
She like up there calling people out, black people animals and shit. Like, all like
yeah.
You're on Love and Hip Hop. Like, look how y'all act.
Exactly, man. You on some fuck shit, yo.
Come on, man. But yeah, man, like she making our people look bad, man. And this shit like that, where I'll be like, yo, man, is these people like getting paid to like be like these buffoons, dog?
I'm not even a conspiracy theorist, but I believe that, man. Like, yo, is people getting paid off to say this type of shit? Like, what the fuck, man? This shit is fucking ridiculous, man. It's fucking stupid. Did you see the shit today that came out about Jake Fromm? I don't know, you keep up with college football. Quarterback from Georgia, just for other people. This cracker motherfucker, I'm gonna say it just like that because that's what he is now. He ain't just cool ass white boy. Nah, you just cracker motherfucker now. Was basically having, I guess, a text with a chick a year ago or whatever, and he talking about like, yeah, only the elite whites need to have a gun. I need to have a gun or whatever. Stuff like that. Like, so you consider yourself an elite white? What the fuck kind of shit is that, bro?
just to correct you, what I read is he did say the elite whites, but he's saying he doesn't consider himself an elite white. That was like let's say like later in the text. He's like, no, I'm not, but he's still saying elite whites that can only afford, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and should only be able to bear arms.
Right. It's a fuck shit, man.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's a fuck shit, man. And I'm glad, like, LeBron and everybody start calling out Drew Brees. Like, bro, you just don't see what the fuck is happening after all this shit. And then the clip came out of that fucking crack-ass lady, Laura, whatever the fuck her name is, on Fox News, with told LeBron and KD to shut up and dribble and shit. And then she come out yesterday.
She's sticking to trying to make excuses for Brees.
Yeah. This is opinion. Bitch, do you not remember what you just said 4 years ago?
Bro, we could just run down the list of all this crazy shit. Did you see the shit with Miss Universe?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Miss Universe posted black something in the context. This ain't like an exact quote, but black people
chose to be black, basically.
Are chose to be colored.
Yeah, chose to be colored.
Right.
You chose. It was a choice. Like, I was in my dad nuts, and all of a sudden I'm gonna be black today.
Right. Like, just think, like, black people, it's y'all fault that y'all colored. Like, on some shit like that. And it's like, yo, like, you post this shit on Instagram. Like, where is your, like, mind at, bro? Like, for you to even think, and then you apologize the next day, that you think this shit was even okay to say in the first place. Like, what did you think was gonna happen?
Exactly, man. So fuck shit, man.
What kind of fucking thinking is that anyway? Like, what are you talking about? So you just saying, like, we deserve this shit because we was just born black. It's our fault.
Motherfuckers out here.
She's a minority.
Shut the fuck up.
Is she a minority? She's not even white.
Yeah. She Asian. What is it, Malaysia or something? So she Asian.
And then let's go to old girl that faked the picture got fired from her job.
Yeah, I saw that shit. That fake, like she was helping board up stuff. This bitch here. I'm glad she got fired. They fired her ass on that job out here faking. Just take the picture and then let it leave. Hey, bitch, you ain't no ally, man. You ain't no ally with us, bro. You ain't part of the barbecue. This is the barbecue, white people. If you ever said, you ever heard like, oh man, you come to the barbecue? This is the fucking barbecue, man. This is the shit you need to fucking be at, man. Have our fucking back on this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
you see how these white people are behind closed. I think I sent y'all the thing yesterday with the girl arguing with her parents. And it's just, just saying how they're he's like, wow,
behind closed doors, boy.
Oh, your bitch ass work in the ghetto. You fake as fuck. So, like, I mean, if you so good with fucking whatever the fuck you do, why the fuck you working in the ghetto, number one? Number two, it's just like their whole, just listening to her parents, bro. They like, look at the statistics and this and that. And, they just want to break shit and they just want to live off of welfare. It's just like, yo, like, honestly, that shit does start in the home, man. Like, obviously, like, 100%. But just a rationale and thinking and just having, like, no sense of even understanding what their daughter is even saying. Like, let alone
she's trying to tell them.
Happen in real life.
Right. You know? She is telling them, like, in the clip. She is telling them, like, statistics can be warped to whatever the fuck you wanted to look like. That's not true. She told her parents straight up, I can show you videos of black people or minorities. Not even just black people, just minorities general is is being oppressed and shit. And they didn't want to fucking listen.
Regardless of the fucking statistics, was this wrong? Like, is it okay for that officer to put his fucking knee on somebody's neck and murder him? Is that right or wrong? So for them to even just, let's take the fucking statistics out of it, for y'all to make an excuse to think that that's valid, you know what I'm saying? And to try to make an excuse because the guy's white and one is black.
Worse.
It makes it worse, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, fuck even thinking about just racism in general. Just look at this isolated incident and just to have no compassion on that whatsoever and, like, to try to make an excuse for it because he's black. What? Like, these people was, man, it's like, a lot of shit is really coming out with this shit, bro.
Yeah, man, and that leads to the next one, man. With the NFL sending out a statement and shit, and the owners out here talking about, we stand with black, but y'all blackball Cap out the league. Now, there's some general managers, like I read one statement from one ex-general manager. He came out and said, like, look, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even looking at the calls. I was just looking at the action. Even though Cap said it numerous of times why the fuck he was doing it. He said I wasn't trying to disrespect it. He said it then. But he wasn't even advertising it then. Somebody just so happened to ask him one day after a game, like, hey, we noticed that you wasn't. He was like, well, this is why I'm doing it. So he wasn't even being flamboyant with the shit in the beginning. He just wasn't even trying. He was just doing his own for himself. And shit, he was asked about it. He told the truth. He said exactly what it was. I'm protesting police brutality. This is my protest. And at first, he wasn't even doing the knee. He wasn't even standing up at all. But he talked to, yeah, he was sitting down. And then he talked to a Army vet or whatever. The Army vet said it would be more respectful if you just take a knee. So that's what he been doing from that point forward. So he got it from a military person. So everybody that keeps saying something about the military, man, you shut the fuck up. He got the way he protests is from a military fucking person. So shut the fuck up, man.
On that for the past 4 years, though, man.
For the past 4 years, man. So the NFL put that fake ass statement out.
So I got a question for y'all though. I mean, at the time Cap started the protest, he was he got benched and he was not saying. Do y'all think he should have done it while he should have done it? So he should have been trying to before it was like a star, waited he got started to bring a line to it so they can't easily push him, blackball him out the league like it's the NBA with Braun, Melo, and Chris, they did all that, like, and D Wade and Chris Paul. Like, at the end of the day, you can't blackball LeBron out the league, no matter how much because of who LeBron is. So y'all think Cat should have, kind of waited till he got more starter role, or doing what he did with now, like hindsight's 2020. But like, do you think he should have handled it different, or? How y'all feel about that?
A lot of people are saying, like, I know Marcellus Wiley has been real vocal about this, like, basically, like, saying pretty much what you're saying, like, he didn't, like, really kind of become, like, this activist until he was benched. You know what I'm saying? He was like, Marcellus was saying, like, before this, he was, taking, thirst traps on Instagram, shirts off and, fucking all this other shit. He was, like, on, like, some Playboy shit, and then like when he got benched, and then they started to come at him for this, and it's like he became like this activist. I mean, I don't know that man's heart, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know like what his intention was like behind it. I don't know why he didn't do this before and why he got benched. Like, I don't know, but I guess I don't think if it was like an Aaron Rodgers type, somebody of like that, elite level, he probably would not have got blackballed out the league. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I agree with you saying, Tally, but I feel like at the same time, not even trying to make a joke about it, but still, like, when you get benched, you got more time to do other shit. So he probably was, you got time to do shit. I'm on the bench. Fuck it, let me devote my attention to other places. Then he started seeing like, damn, shit fucked up out here. I bet. And I feel like
Memphis, whether you play it in the game or not, everybody's standing at the national anthem, bro. Like, that don't take no time, bro. Like,
I don't think he tried to do it for him.
He got benched, so he gonna get his role back. Fuck that. He gonna find a way.
Yeah. I don't think he would do it for a publicity stunt though, for real. But he probably got enlightened by somebody one day, and somebody was telling him about it, and then he just took that and ran with the torch, and look where we at now, man. I mean, yeah, he probably wasn't at the elite level, but as stuff going on, you saw how Mike Glennon, they basically threw this motherfucker under the bus. He had nothing to do with this shit. But for the Chicago Bears, you remember when they signed Mike Glennon, right? Mm-hmm. Who was talking about it? Somebody from the team or from the management standpoint was like they was gonna sign Cap, all of this stuff, but then they signed Mike Glennon because they felt like Cap was gonna be a distraction, not really for his talent wise and shit like that. So. And Mike Glenn probably was just sitting at home like, bitch, I had nothing to do with this shit. Why y'all gonna throw my name in this motherfucker? Man, I'm chilling. I mean, I didn't say anything. Y'all just threw my name in there. It ain't my fault they picked me. I didn't do anything. But, like, I still feel like NFL, man, is fake or whatever, man. I don't know I would love to see people back kneeling again. That's kind of what started the Drew Brees conversation with Yahoo Finance, that interview or whatever they was asking him about that. It's like, with all the recent events, do you see people coming back and start kneeling again when the season starts and stuff? And I would love to see that happen again. People more people kneeling and just bringing it more to the forefront even more. Well, it's in the forefront now. It's out there. Everybody. It is talked about every 5 seconds that you see it is there, is in the forefront. And I would love it to continue even after these convictions happen. Now that's what's gonna be fucked up when these motherfuckers found not guilty. That's when shit really is gonna go fuck down.
Don't speak that.
I have this conversation. I don't think it's no way, bro, that these dudes don't go to jail.
Don't even speak that shit.
We said that plenty of times. And what happens?
Do you understand? They will burn this country down if that shit happens, bro.
Yes, I'm gonna be out there with it. At that point, I'll be like, man, fuck it. I do got shit to lose, but I'm with it. Fuck that shit. I'm all for it. Then I'll be like, man,
like you kind of just always feel like, man, they gonna get off. But this is like the first time I've ever felt like in my gut, like, okay, these motherfuckers going to jail.
We seen crazier, bro.
About 98% sure, bro.
That 2% there, that doubt is there though.
If they don't, then hey, it's gonna be pandemonium, bro.
Yeah, anarchy. Burn this motherfucker down, man.
Exactly.
Beat niggas ass like JR beat a nigga down.
They can get jail time. How much time y'all think they can get though? Like, are they gonna get the max? You know, they gonna get get 10 years, second murder, manslaughter. You getting only years. Like, I think it really depends on how much time you get. Like, so you gonna get time, but how much time you get? Like that's the fact.
They took it up to second degree, and I know like first degree is like up to 15 years or something like that, max 15 or 20. That's third degree. I mean.
You mean third degree, yeah.
Yeah, third degree, I think it's like up to 15 to 20. So second degree, I mean, I don't know how much they jump and like all that shit, but I mean, I think they're going for a long time, bro. I hope they get booty raped in jail. I hope they get their ass. I hope all fucking bad things happen to them. Don't keep this dude on suicide watch. Don't get off easy. Don't off yourself and get out of the situation. No, I want you to keep this motherfucker alive. Stay in your trial. And that bid and do them years and be alive for it. Don't bitch up and fucking yourself off this earth. Nah, fuck that.
Exactly, man.
Him on suicide. Yep. Yeah, watch his ass.
Exactly. Keep that same goddamn energy. You're fucking right.
That's why your wife forcing you all that shit. Dog. Your life is fucked.
No, it seemed the wife was a sister of one of the other officers, it said.
Oh, yeah?
The Asian guy. Yeah, the Asian guy that was standing there basically playing lookout. That's all that was.
His ass going to jail, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. You abetted that shit. You assisted in that shit, man. You ain't trying to get that dumb motherfucker off.
They had another video come out with the Asian. People like, he can't breathe. He looks like he's going to say something. He's like, nah. But he's like pushing the people back. And I'm like, they like, he's unresponsive. Like, this shit is crazy.
Even that little motherfucker, they had like 6 fucking excessive force charges on him that never fucking happened. Like, he a little short fucking, abusive motherfucking cop too.
Hey,
bro.
man, exactly. If you scared as fuck, don't be a fucking cop, man. Shit, scary ass nigga. Nobody told your scary ass to go be a police, man. The fuck is wrong with y'all, man? So
that's why they do it, man. That's why they do it. That's exactly
why they do it. They get bullied.
Get bullied and now put on a badge and feel like they can do it and shit, man. It's some fucking bullshit, pussy ass niggas, man. Pussy ass niggas being cops, man. They need to have a more rigorous ass vetting system and shit. Like, was you bullied in school? Yep. All right, get the fuck out. No, we don't need you. You ain't the one.
The job, not the one. The job that takes such little education, bro, needed. You get what I'm saying? And it's a job that honestly not a whole lot of people want to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know me personally, nigga, I don't want to run into a building where I know motherfuckers got 100 guns trying to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna find the trouble. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it like that, how many people want to do that? You know what I'm saying? And then if you do want to do that, you got to think of like the options that you probably have. You get what I'm saying? Or even qualified to do. So it's not like they could be like, oh, you need a college degree to be a cop, and you need this degree. Like, it don't take nothing, bro. Like, it's just like a level above bouncer and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. They need to figure out like how to. It's been some steps and shit that has been published. 8 steps that we want to see from all these protests that the police should enact going forward and stuff like that. And I'm all for those 8 steps. I don't have them in front of me right now, but
yeah, they definitely need to make like the background checks and mental health like more extreme, because like when they found the picture of dude that was on George Floyd neck, the ex-cop that killed him, like he wearing a make white America, make whatever that hat. It's like
American hat and shit, yeah.
Like, constantly like have something to like where they are like algorithming and just researching like on these cops, bro.
Like how they do random drug tests. We're gonna do like a random psych test.
Right, and definitely before mental health, these motherfuckers. Like, I mean, like I don't know what the qualifications is to be a cop, but it seems just like all you gotta do is pass the fucking academy, lift your body weight. What was that? What was that movie? That Denzel
Police
movie?
Academy? Denzel movie?
Denzel movie where he was helping the fat kid make the police try to pass the police test. Equalizer.
Oh yeah, the Equalizer. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, he's like, yo, man, it's like carry this. It's like, no, the requirements were so low for this dude to get in this police academy.
Yeah, man, they need to fix that shit ASAP, bro. I like how J.R. Smith beat the shit out of him. Nigga, that teach motherfuckers, man. If y'all gonna be out here, be careful what the fuck you doing. Know who shit you try to tear the fuck up, man. That's why J.R. Smith got on before the video even came out. Look, it's gonna be a video. I'm gonna tell you this now.
Talking about he feel bad. Did you see that? Feel bad.
Who did?
JR came back and was like, yo, he feel bad for doing it.
Hell no, you shouldn't feel bad. You did what the fuck you was supposed to do. Nigga try to tear up your property, your shit. No, nigga, beat that nigga ass.
Drew Brees apology. That's bullshit.
Yeah, JR was on some bullshit, bro. He tried to save face. Like, nah, bro. You did exactly what you supposed to fucking do. Nigga tried to tear up your property. He wasn't even like around the actual fucking protest shit and everything. Like, yeah, beat that nigga ass, bro. Fuck that. You go touch my shit, I'm gonna beat your ass.
I mean, with the thing with JR, everybody I heard seemed to feel he was justified. So, like, I don't know why. I mean, I guess
everybody. I haven't heard one condemnation about this shit at all. Nobody said like he was wrong. Everybody's like, yeah.
Like them, I heard it's like, well, you know, it is material. You can let it slide. But shit, when I was his age, I probably would have whooped his ass too, kind of shit. But yeah, man.
Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. If you see somebody bust your shit, nigga, you gonna beat that nigga ass. I don't care who it is. You see that shit, you gonna beat that nigga ass. Like, yo.
100%. You ain't gonna let that shit just slide like that.
You about to get this ass with the street justice, nigga. Like,
you get street justice right there, nigga. You ain't touching my shit and everything. So, nah. You can do what you do. Just don't touch my shit or whatever.
I just wish I could have saw the chase. I wanted to see the chase, but that would have been more entertaining than the fight. 220 white boy.
Hey, did you see the dude? Like, I guess he was with JR, the white guy that was with JR. He was like, "Hey, man, give them their privacy." No, nigga.
Put your camera down, man. Give him the privacy. Let him beat his ass without you recording it.
What?
Area.
Oh shit!
Like,
man, Brooklyn, you having the Teddy Riley shit this time? It ain't me. What?
What?
Dog, use the Wi-Fi, bro. Use the Wi-Fi, bro. You can't talk about my shit this time. I fixed it.
Oh man, there you go.
Yeah. Anyway, before you jump back in, man. Yeah, man. So all this shit that's happening, fake ass NFL, man. I wouldn't be upset if people would say boycott the NFL again, man. It was fake ass shit that they doing, bro. So
I ain't gonna happen, man, because these individuals saying dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This ain't like like the league as a whole. But currently nobody's being blackballed. So I mean, niggas gonna watch that NFL about to have some all-time ratings, bro.
Well, of course, I believe that too, because ain't nobody gonna have shit else to do. I mean, ain't nobody gonna be at the game still. So
I just need something to watch. I was watching that Miami Heat Game 6 yesterday, bro. Like I never seen it before, bro. I'm just like, just let me just hear it, dog. Like, and that's the crazy thing. like most of this shit, it's like, why aren't they not playing more games? Like I don't get it. Like, stop playing like these same newscasters talking about the same bullshit and like all this other shit. And like, yo, play old games, bro. Like, just give us something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, right now on ESPN, I'm looking at it right now. They're having the Collegiate Summer Invitational, like some baseball
Wait,
shit
what?
on ESPN right now. Yeah, and they top 10 is the top 10 final games that they're going through right now.
Yeah, I was watching ESPN the other day. They were talking about the top 50 plays of NFL history. I was like, yeah, y'all niggas is bored. Like, what the fuck?
Dog. I forgot niggas that was even on that East squad. I was like, Shane Battier, like Norris Cole, dog. Like this squad was kind of whack, dog.
You don't
Outside
forget
the big three.
Don't forget Bibby was on the squad. Mike Bibby was on the squad, nigga.
Oh man, but all I could think of was the whole Paul Pierce LeBron beef. You know, all this shit saying that he spit at him. You know, I'm just like, yo, Bron was working Pierce, bro.
Working his ass.
I was like, I see why Pierce hates this thing. Like, you could just see the look of like, I hate this dude on Pierce's face, but like, I can't do nothing with this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's like when he was at the tail end of like his, you know, like really years, like probably like it's like last year, like being like good. Yeah, it wasn't good for that guy, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, speaking of the NBA, man, it's official now. The season is going to start by July 31st. Game 7 is set for October 12th. Only 22 teams is being invited out to Orlando, Florida to play.
That's bullshit.
13 out of the West, 9 in the East, basically everybody that's in the playoff West. And they only go play 8 regular season games, and then the 8-9 seed will basically be a play-in game for that 8 seed spot, which for my Grizzlies, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Grizzlies ain't making the playoffs, nigga. I can tell you that shit, right?
I don't like that shit at all, man. They screwing us, bro. I don't like that shit.
I'm gonna go with either. I don't think New Orleans gonna make it, but
it's gonna be Portland.
They want to get Zion some games. I'm gonna say either the Grizzlies or Portland.
I'm gonna say y'all heard it here first. Portland getting the playoffs. They upsetting who that number 1 seed.
They're not gonna upset the Lakers. They're not gonna upset.
Y'all heard it here first.
Crazy, bro.
Y'all heard. If Portland make it, they are upsetting the number 1 seed. I'm telling y'all.
They're not going to upset the Lakers
or
the Clippers.
On right here in front of the people. Is that something you want to put some bread on in front of the people?
Man, if Portland make it, man. I'm trying to tell you. Watch.
Put your money over your mouth is, nigga. You don't believe that shit. They're not going to beat the Clippers or the Lakers, bro. Whoever get that number 1 seed, they're not going to beat them. Nobody's going to – the 8 seed, even though I love my Grizzlies, we're not going to beat the fucking we're not going to beat the Lakers. I just want to see us get in the playoffs.
Melo ain't going to be able to pull that off, Jay. Sorry.
Man, I still believe in Melo, man.
No, bro.
They might get the 7 seed. Shit, they ain't that far back.
7 seed is like it's pretty far back, bro.
You right. You right.
They only playing 6 games, 6 or 8 games.
8 games. Yeah, they only playing 8 games, bro.
So why the Wizards? Like,
I have no idea.
Because they said, all right, so the 8 and 9 seed got to play each other. So pretty much, like, anybody can make, like, the Wizards are just there so they could say, oh, a 9th seed made it or some shit. Like,
are the Wizards currently 9th?
The Wizards
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Damn, they record that bad, and they only the 9th, and they a 9th seed.
They're a 9th seed, and they 5.5 games behind Orlando. That's not even fucking fair. No. So with 8 regular season games.
But they did say the only way they would have like that playing game if the team was 4 games behind.
Well, they're 5.5 games. If they're 4.5 games behind. Okay, yeah, and I guess statistically, reason why they're keeping them in, they're not eliminated statistically. But if Orlando win 2 of these 8 games, then it's over with. They're officially in.
Does John Wall come back?
The John Wall to be a Rose Bowl?
Same, right.
Oh man, no, I don't see him coming back. Nah. I don't see it happening. But with the teams that's not is not being invited, they're automatically entered into, of course, into the lottery. And then the 5 teams that does not get in. I mean, not 5. What is it? 6 teams. The 6 teams that does not get in the playoffs, they're in the lottery at that point. Then and then the lottery is supposed to happen August 25th, with the draft following, I guess, during the playoffs actually. So we'll see. Well, hell, they ain't say when the draft is. So the draft will be
they
after
said the
the
draft
season.
would be right after the season. They said the game 7 will be October 12th. The draft would be like October 15th, and then free agency is October 18th.
Damn, rolling right along. So I guess they're gonna start the season.
And the new season will start December 1st.
Christmas. Okay, I was about. All right.
Because they said they try to make it early just in case people want to participate in the Olympics and shit. If they have an Olympics, so that way
they're not having the Olympics. That's dead.
So, I mean,
That's not until next year.
No, I'm saying as of right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Next year. So as of right now, it's scheduled for the summer of 2021. So they start the league during Christmas. I think they trying to make as much money as possible. So them extra 20 days, like an extra 14 games. So
I guess. Yeah, I guess. Speaking of Zion, though, you see he got to testify now. He's court ordered to fucking testify.
Oh, that's official? You got to testify?
Yeah, that's official. That's official now. He got to testify. Is this the end of Duke?
Oh, yeah, man. All that Zion shit about to act like it never happened, man. All that shit about to get crazy.
So you don't think it's the end of Duke?
No, I'm saying, like, all his, whatever happened his season,
they're gonna get wiped away, like they're gonna get erased.
Oh, they're gonna do like how they did my Memphis Tigers.
They probably gonna get like some penalties now moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's just fucked up because, like, the reason why I say it's fucked up because the agent that's suing him and doing all this shit, she is upset because she was that basically he jumped to another agency, and I get it from a standpoint, but correct me if I'm wrong. It wasn't really a contract signed. I think they were saying it's like when you're a contract and he wasn't trying to pay, and she tried to sue him for like $10 million.
I mean, I think it was a contract, so that's the whole. But I think what Zion's side is saying is that that agency wasn't like
an official one
certified yet.
Yeah,
that's what I think. Like, and they're saying that they were. So I think like that's the back and forth. But yeah, she's suing his ass for $100 million.
100 mil. They probably settle for 10. But
they settled for 10. Zion named his drug under the mug. He'll be all right. Cause I mean, he should have been getting paid anyway. So I mean,
he was fucking 18. So I mean, I can't blame. I mean, I understand that the rules, but he was 18 and he had no fucking money from fucking South Carolina. He had no money. Shit, I get it. At the same time, so I get it from both ends. I get it from both sides. You signed a contract with me and everything. We never officially signed off the contract saying like you can move on to somebody else. So I get it from her standpoint. Same time, I get it from his standpoint. Like you weren't even an official league certified agency. So I got with the league certified agent. So we can make these moves and stuff like that. So I get it from both sides, man. It's official. There, I don't think I saw a date yet when he got to testify, but it's definitely it's court ordered now that he has to testify about the benefits that he got before he got to Duke and while he was at Duke. So if you say it's not the end of Duke, all right. Well,
I mean, they got Coach K, man. Duke ain't going nowhere, but niggas still gonna go. Honestly, I got a question. Do y'all think y'all saw Mikey, little young high school recruit, number 1, talking about he might go to HBCU and shit? Y'all think he gonna actually go through with it, or
it got to be whatever HBCU he go to. One has to be a Division I HBCU.
Of course.
2, they got to have the facilities to support a player like that that's coming in. You got to have a top-notch weight room. You get the number 1 player in the nation. You got to have the media stuff like handled. You got to understand that when you get that type of player, you're going to get a certain type of attention. Your game's going to be at ESPN. Can you support the crowds that's going to come? So he'll have to go to one of the big HBCUs. So he have to go to like a Southern University or what's another big one? Shit, he's trying to
But
think
my
of
thing
it. Like,
is, instead of he'll bring that attention, he'll bring money to the school so they can get that shit.
afterwards is when he's gone. But to get him in there and stuff like that, I would love to see it. But that's one of the advantages of going to one of those Power 5 schools is that a lot of the stuff he wouldn't have to handle personally, or his team of people that he keep around wouldn't have to handle. They'll keep the media away from him. If like think about it, like when Zion, we use Zion again when he was at Duke. It was a lot of media attention around the Duke team, but they couldn't really just talk to Zion. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the games, basically. And that's what that would happen when he go to a HBCU and stuff. It was like, all right, we got they go wherever he chooses to go. If he chooses to go to HBCU, they got to put that type of structure around for that type of attention. Make sure that he is be able to still just focus on basketball. Because you think about it, every number one player that does go to college, they are in an environment that is controlled where majority of the time, we'll say all of it, majority of the time, is focused on their play on the court and won't get them distracted outside of. Think about when Lonzo Ball was at UCLA. You didn't hear nothing from Lonzo Ball outside of like press conferences at the games and stuff. Because it's a structure around that shit and people can get in, and then the media would try to take advantage of the HBCU. So I would love to see that happen, see him go to a HBCU and then other people follow behind him and stuff. It just now, since that is a possibility, HBCUs, I didn't go to HBCU, but I would love for the HBCUs to have that type of structure to support those type of players.
Senior year?
Huh? No, he's a junior. He coming to his senior year next year.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So they got a year to prepare wherever he chooses. That's probably a question that his team, his mom, dad, or whoever else that's around him is probably going to ask HBCUs and stuff like, can you support this type of attention that you're going to get if he comes to your school? Because that's the advantage that he has, that the bigger schools have over the HBCUs and stuff like that. So I would love to see it at the end of the day. I 100% love to see it.
All I hope is that if he go to HBCU, he don't run into a chick that's for the streets. Start outing that nigga out.
Nigga, that's everywhere, bro. You must have forgot about the draft. We just talked about the draft. The chick that was with Trey Young and moved to CD Lamb.
Yeah, you right.
That's everywhere, nigga. That ain't shit. That's just everywhere. These hoes out here for everybody, bro.
You right.
At that time, and them hoes out there for everybody. They trying to look for their come up. So yeah, it's definitely more.
A lot more though.
It's a lot more at the HBCU. Yeah, it's way more.
A lot more
and stuff, but yeah, that's everywhere. So I'm not gonna just put that on HBCUs, nigga. Shit. Let me see what else. College football shit. Yeah, I don't know if that's really gonna happen. NFL's gonna happen, but I don't think college football gonna happen though. I think this season is dead.
Yeah, you can't tell people, y'all can't come to class, but you come play football. Like, what? Nah, like, that's dead. Especially since they promote student athlete. So, yeah,
right, because if they do that, then it goes back to the conversation. Well, these players need to get paid then. Y'all need to pay them. If y'all going to have them there just to play fucking football and literally not go to no classes, they need to get paid for their fucking services then, man. What the fuck? And that's a conversation I don't think the NCAA really want to have. You know what I'm saying? They are trying to. I think I could be wrong, but I thought I saw something like last week or 2 weeks ago saying that they proposed that now athletes can make money off their image and stuff.
Yeah, they can in certain states.
Certain states, okay. I didn't know if it was around like all of them and stuff, all sports, all states, which they need to do. Like, yeah, let them make money off their own image. Hell, they making school money. Shit, fuck, let them get a piece of that fucking pie. If it wasn't for them, be no money for the fucking school. The fuck. So, I don't know. So yeah, college sports, I don't see any of that happening. At least in the fall. At least in the fall, you ain't gonna see college basketball. You ain't gonna see no college football. Any other sports that have like fans or gatherings of a lot of people. You might still see the golf team, shit like that. But yeah, man. Let me see what else I got. Sports shit. Y'all got anything else on the sports shit? I got other shit.
Nah, man. I don't know no sports shit. We talked about mostly all of it. Yeah.
All right.
Watch out for the Knicks 2021, baby.
For who? Who? How?
Hey, man. It don't
You
matter,
know what?
man.
Since you brought that up, you saw the shit James Dolan sent out. They was on his ass again because he wanted to say like we're not in the spot to speak about the injustices and stuff like that. Then he came with his apology saying that we support. See the Knicks, bro. Just stick to the Brooklyn Nets, bro. Just stick to the Brooklyn Nets, bro. Everybody in New York need to go ahead, just make that shift away from the Knicks. I know how much y'all love them niggas. Get away from the Knicks, bro. That's dead. As long as James Dolan is the owner.
Yeah, he ain't selling that shit, so.
Well, that's why people
that shit make too much money for him.
call your New York niggas and tell them don't go to the goddamn games no more. Go to the Barclays Center. Shit.
I mean, that's fine, but shit, everybody else, the white people gonna go to the Knicks games. It's the Garden. It's the Mecca. If you had a chance to go to the Garden, you wouldn't go? Exactly. No, just stop. See, exactly.
Tal, you going?
To the Garden?
Yeah, would you go?
They playing.
See? Depending on who they playing, B.
I'm going.
Like, go see LeBron. If this is my one time to go see LeBron in the Garden, yeah, I'm going to go see it.
The players going to show out in the Garden because it's the Garden. So, like, I would be going to see their ass get lit up.
Yeah, man.
Shit, Jordan dropped double nickel on him, nigga. LeBron crazy. You know, like whatever.
Kobe hit 60 on him.
Right.
RJ Barrett, Melo.
Who?
Hey, next subject, Memphis. Come on, man. What's the next one?
Oh, man. Did y'all see Insecure?
Yeah, man. Finally got a decent episode.
I was going to say that. This one was way better. Thank God. And I told y'all at the beginning of the season that nigga was going to end up fucking Issa again. Told y'all. Accidentally fucking your ex. Well, that wasn't by accident. That was... She did it. She initiated. He was trying to get the bitch to leave. I was about to go see Condola. She was like, I don't want to leave.
Yeah, she definitely invited herself to give up the pussy.
Yeah. Exactly. Had that ever happened to you? You'd be like, all right, man, time for you to go. I don't want to go. Like after a date or some shit. Not like on that situation, but let's say like, like you kind of tired, or you just didn't want to feel like want to be pushing up on the chick. But like, all right, cool. I'm about to go. Like if you drop the chick, I'm like, I'm about to go. She's like, no, just come in. Well, shit. All right, then.
Yeah, she does. Who do you think when she said that? Who did you think he wanted to smash more? Like, do you think he was upset, or like kind of like, damn, I wanted to go fuck with Condola, or do you think it's like kind of like, yes, like with the Issa? Like, where do you think he was at when she said that?
All right, from his standpoint, I think he did want to fuck with Issa back because it seemed like for him that he wanted, like he was reminiscing about all the old times and shit and everything. They talked it all out.
He wanted the old thing back.
Yeah, he wanted the old thing back. He was like, you know what? I want that old thing back.
With the little moves, like, yo, come up to my place, see how dope my place is.
Yeah. Yeah, the little move. They're like, yo, I'm going to surprise you. You come over here, hey, Uber, don't worry about that. The Uber driver's still sitting outside.
But at the same time, he did step outside and was like, yo, I can pull up tonight. So it seemed like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I was just like, yo, it seemed like he was ready to dip.
Well, he was. That would say he was. And then she was like, I want to stay.
I don't think he expected that shit to pop off, and he was like, you know what? Let me bag this. Let me bag this shit. Cause I'm trying to get something in tonight. So let me get this shit.
Hey man, unexpected
ready. Get this shit warmed up.
Unexpected pussy is always the best pussy. But it's not even. You weren't even trying. You be like, oh, okay, it just fell in my lap today. All right, cool. So I guess now me in that situation. I be like you said, like, man, I really want to go over there and go smash on, my joint, or like, man, I'm trying to work it out with joint. You know what I'm saying? With number one, what the fuck? I don't really want to do it, but like,
one no more though.
Huh?
Right, she can't. Condola ain't number one no more. Now it just seem like they just fucking now. Like now that shit's out the bag, now it just seem like they. Oh yeah. Fucking. But did you peep how like Issa had like a whole change of clothes?
Oh, she was ready.
Right,
but ready. These hoes be knowing what they be doing, bro.
Where were these clothes at, bro?
She had an agenda.
They were her purse.
She had an agenda, bro.
Had a whole jean and sweater outfit, bro. Like, where the fuck was this at? Because you didn't drive. So it ain't like she was in your car. Like, it had to be first. I'm like, what the fuck?
These hoes know what they be doing. They be trying to act like they surprised and shit. Like, oh man, I didn't have anything, and then they got a whole goddamn change of clothes. Like, bitch, what? Yeah, I got my soap in the bag. I got my toothbrush here, bitch. So you knew.
They be having their soap in the bag.
Yeah. So bitch, you knew you was gonna stay. I didn't know.
I only use Dove. I only use Dove sensitive soap, but it's okay. I got some in my purse.
Shit like that. I just wear your shorts. It's okay. I can stay. Like, no. They be knowing what they be doing.
How many pair of shorts I done lost because of that bullshit,
man? What? I done lost so many, man. Pop up. I remember one time years ago that I was messing with a chick. We fell off or whatever, and then we started messing with each other again. And one day she popped up in I said, "Man, my shorts. I've been looking for them goddamn shorts. Fuck. I've been looking for these shorts for years. You had them the whole time. Give me my shits. Yo, you ain't leaving with them shorts, bro. Them shits mine." Oh man, I started watching this show, man, called Homecoming. This shit is fire, bro. Like it's 2 seasons now. The first season got Julia Roberts in it, and it's basically like some government cover-up type shit. They was running some type of program on soldiers, and she is like a psychologist or whatever. But I'm trying not to give away the show, but she's a psychologist, and basically she forgot what the fuck happened all the way up to a certain point. So she's trying to retract it, but then the government is trying to stop her from remembering what the fuck is happening. So a lot of fucked up shit is happening in this show while she's trying to regain her memory on like, what the fuck happened to me? Why I can't remember what the fuck is going on. She went from a psychologist to one day she's serving at a bar and she don't know why, and her mom don't know why because she's staying with her mom. The shit fire. That's the first season. The second season I'm still watching. That's with Janelle Monáe and whatever. And like she used to be in that program from the first season, and she's trying to remember what the fuck. How did I end up in this country redneck town? And everybody seems to seen me before, but I don't know who they are. They keep telling me about shit I did the night before, and I don't know. And so she's trying to retract her steps and stuff. And she got like shit hidden off in places and stuff. People like, oh yeah, you used to be in the Air Force. She's like, I was? Oh shit, I guess I was then, huh? Because she got like a tattoo and shit. So shit's good, man. You should check it out. It's on Amazon. Homecoming, Amazon. Y'all watch anything?
Nah.
Niggas like, yo, you watch? Nah,
bro. I ain't watch shit, bro. I'm just watching these old ass games right now. B, you watching anything, man?
Nah, man. I'm just watching Homeland, catching up on that shit, but
Homeland, I ain't never seen that. What's that?
Some shit on Showtime, man. Pretty much like some government shit, dealing with terrorists. Something similar to what you kind of just saying. But
okay.
Yeah. You know, Jay-Z got that line, feeling like a stranger, Brody from Homeland. Yeah, if you watch it, you catch that line.
Okay. Yeah, I got to watch it then. So, other than that, man, we're getting out to the end. Last topic as we do it, we started, as I said last week. What's the shit that pissed you off this week? Jay, start with you. Shit that pissed you off this week.
Shit, what pissed me off this week? Damn. Oh, yeah, man. Yo, man. I almost with this nigga, some random ass motherfucker came to my crib the other day. I told y'all niggas, but I'm telling the world. Some random motherfucker came to my crib at 4 a.m. and ringing my doorbell and shit, and then stole my fucking light bulb. Like, yo, I was hot. Like, yo, it's the first of all, nigga woke me up at 4 a.m. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm hot. And then this nigga stole my light bulb. The light bulb is like fucking, it's one of these smart light bulbs and shit. I can work from my phone, like, Philips shit. So that shit, light bulb like $25. But still, nigga, I'm like, nigga, who the fuck steals a light bulb from the front pat? Yo, nigga, you think about that shit got me hot again, man. Yo, I swear the next morning, yo, I waited up to around that same time nigga pulled up. I wish this nigga would ring this shit again. Like, yo, I was ready. Like, I was like, yo, I'm up. Like, from like 2 to 4:30, I stayed up just waiting. Like, please come do that shit again tonight, nigga. Please. But yeah, that's the shit that pissed me off this week, man. Yeah. Got that nigga on my fucking camera too, nigga. Wait till yo, man. Anyway, yeah, nigga, that shit pissed me off. Oh my fucking life, man.
Oh shit. That's hilarious. Niggas stealing light bulbs on your ass, bro.
Again over there.
Like, you can't take the hood out of some niggas, nigga. I was like, damn, nigga, they stole my light bulb, bro. Like, shit.
Oh shit, Ty, what you got?
Man, you know, my birthday's coming up on the 10th. So
Hey.
got my car registrations in the mail, like to renew. So that made me mad though.
Yeah, it could be worse, nigga. You could have to go get an admission test. Fuck you, nigga.
Y'all sending me 2 bills on my birthday, dog. What the fuck, man? Like, word? I just hate that whole process, bro. You gotta like pay for tags and all this shit like right before your birthday, bro. Some bullshit. So yeah, opening that mail, bro, like that pissed me off.
All right, and again for me, man, Killer over here is in his rebellious mode. He's beginning to really piss me off right now. He's in his hump mode. This nigga is humping his goddamn bed every goddamn day. This nigga dick popping out. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? And shit. You get all horny and shit. Yeah, well, not yet, man. I can't breed them yet. I'm gonna make my money back. I'm getting my goddamn money when I start breeding them. But he's doing that shit, and then like I take this nigga outside to go use the goddamn restroom. This nigga here want to be pulling on me like, nah, I don't want to go outside, and I have to be like, nigga, if you don't bring your ass, I just like start snatching him and shit. This nigga beginning to piss me off. He becoming a real asshole, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my little nigga right now and shit. But we done had a conversation and shit. You know what I'm saying? He did it again today. I had to snatch his ass up real good and everything. Let his ass know, like, nigga, I'm the daddy. You do what the fuck I say.
Sound like he's taking his ownership of his owner, you know. He acting like his owner is being an asshole and shit. Sound like you get that shit from you. What you think?
I mean, he probably is. He probably is still. You gotta know, you don't do that shit to me, nigga. Don't be over here trying to pull me like you don't want to go outside. You going the fuck outside. You go use this restroom, because if you shit in this house, I'm fucking you up. So that shit been pissing me off this week. He's been doing it for the past week and a half now, every time. So yeah, that's what we going through over here, me and Killer.
I got you.
So anyway, man, we don't got shit else, man. We get the fuck up out of here, man. Once again, thanks for tuning in to What We Talking About Sports Podcast. Follow us on all social media, Instagram, What We Talking About Sports Podcast, Facebook, WTF We Talking About Sports Podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube page, WTF We Talking About Sports Podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever all that shit niggas be saying and everything. Fuck with us. Sometimes we talk facts, sometimes we talk bullshit, whatever. You like this shit, keep listening, share it with other people. If you don't like it, share it with other people any goddamn way. Shut the fuck up, get the fuck off our nuts. We holler at you next week.
Holla.
We out.
And that's the end.